Hi, I'm Randy Hollenbeck, and this is the Music Roundtable. Today on the show, we have rock band Owls and Aliens.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like a tsunami comes by, but I fly away. Oh. Looking at direction makes the earth quake. Are you willing to accept yourself? No rise from the deepest ocean. No legends to the world. No one place settle, darling. You'll never be
The last time you guys were on the show was August 6th, 2021, and we talked about the formation of the band and your single, Mercy. What have you guys been up to in the last 2 years since then?
2 years. A lot of cake
So
there.
right after that, we got the album release, and we did our first nationwide tour at the beginning of this year. We made it all the way out to Florida. We checked out Texas and a lot of the South. We've been playing a ton of shows.
We had our album come out last July, so just about a year ago.
Did you say the last time we talked was August of 2021?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was right before we went to Texas to finish recording the album.
Yep.
A while ago.
Yeah, so we went and recorded the album in Texas too.
That was in September.
Recorded it. We made a couple music videos, like the ones for the most recent one, Romanticize the Sorrow, and before that, Tsunami.
Okay. What have you guys learned in the last 2 years?
Oh, wow. You got to be definitely committed. Otherwise, there's no way you're going to make anything work. It's all about being committed,
And resilient.
Yeah. You got to, it's like any other day at any other job. You're going to have good days and bad days. But if you want to be there, it requires, being there, showing up.
You got to prioritize what matters to
Yeah. A lot of discipline
what you're going to put your energy
you need to have. So,
Yeah, the work you put in is the results that you get out. Definitely learned that. And I've learned that 5 guys in an RV is a lot more stinkier than you think.
especially
Yeah, you don't want ladies in there.
especially in the muggy South.
What kind of feedback have you had from your fans about the songs and your album?
Oh, people hate them.
Our
Our music sucks.
Yeah, usually they just tell us, that.
It's always pretty positive, I would say.
On a real note.
Especially from the local love that we have from here.
I think the thing that I hear the most is a lot of people say, I really can't pinpoint one thing. It sounds like so much. It sounds like I hear a little bit of 90s, and then I hear some like 80s, like older rock, and then I hear like some 2000s hardcore. And people say that with a lot of music that they listen to or that they hear comes out these days, it's easy to just be like, oh, that sounds like this or that sounds like that, But for us, it's like very difficult, and a lot of people like that, and that's what I think we like about this band.
There's 13 songs on your album, and I want to go around the room and ask each one of you a question about what your favorite part of playing on that song you like. Like, Dakota, we'll go with you. What's your favorite drum part on one of the songs on your albums?
Oh man, I really like the E drum breakdown in Tsunami. When it's after the guitar solo, and it goes into the bridge. I really like there's a lot of tom action that's going on there, and it's just it's very.
It's all mellow, but the drums keep doing this jungle thing.
And then comes blasting out of it.
And then I gotta say, second honorable mention is the ending of Ruin Me, especially live, more so on the album. But just the chaotic, crazy double kick, just blast and just go nuts.
I love on Temperature Shift when you're just like,
Yeah, and that was really fun too because I got to like go in over the top and use some.
what are those called?
You
The
know,
war drums.
no, I used. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank right now.
That's a good way to put it, the war drums.
Yeah, just I use like different types of percussions to make that deep sound and temperature shift when it goes in the verses.
Jeff, what's your favorite guitar solo?
Let's see.
This is a good question.
Oh, yeah.
These
that's
are
a good
hard.
one.
Yeah, they're good. Make you think.
Well, I'd say the guitar. Oh, that's a tough one between Mercy and
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
You Can't Save Everyone.
Both of
I like them equally for two totally different reasons. One of them's just like really hold on to your effing seat and hold on. You know, it's pretty ass kicking. But the other one's got a lot more more emotional part. It's more emotional. So so that's a tough one. But I would say just right out the gate, probably You Can't Save Everyone. That's a fun one to play. Yeah, you got to have the energy to play that.
I love your solo on Ruin Me.
Oh yeah,
They use the pod pedal
that was a fun one. That was right out the pocket.
on
Yeah.
the album.
of a pocket.
Okay. Dustin, favorite lyric line in a song?
I think on the slow song Mimosas, it's got some good lines on there. My favorite to sing is The Void. I think I can show off a lot of range with that one. But as far as like one single line, I don't know. I have to think about it a little more. Nikki, what's your favorite line in that thing? Answer for me.
It's cheesy, but my favorite is in Tsunami when you say, "I'll rise from the deepest ocean. I'll urge you to go on."
Yeah, that one's up there for me too.
Yeah.
Tsunami, you sing some pretty insightful stuff.
Yeah, we decided to be a gospel group.
I really like that part in Control Freak when you scream really fast.
Me too.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that.
What do you say there?
The
Right
mumble
Yeah, I don't know what he said.
The
That was
mumble
crazy.
solos, yeah.
What do you say there?
I say, I can't please you. I can't live for someone else. I won't let you twist my words.
Yeah, in like 1 second, he says all of that in the
And
matter
it's
of
all
1 second.
really quick.
Rappers don't have
It's
nothing
really
on
cool.
this guy.
It's all Tasmanian Devil stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That is one of my favorites too.
I've been ripped down to my core, been exposed and I needed more and more. Now your casual ways keeping me up for days. When days and days out, I rise from the deepest ocean. Now legends to go on. Now walk by your side, oh darling. You'll never be alone.
Okay. Nick, your favorite bass line.
Recording wise, my favorite bass line was On and On because I got it in one take.
He's
And it was super simple.
I was in the room with him. He's like, "Told you this song sucked."
And then he
Playing
walked out.
wise, playing wise, either The Void or Tsunami. Those are both probably my better bass lines out of the album.
The bass line in Tsunami is dope.
We all kind of pretty much just said the same songs.
Yeah.
And the Void.
Void.
Your bass line.
The Void's got a good range live. It takes the crowd on like a
Journey.
I love performing the
like
Void.
a flow.
Travis, your favorite guitar riff.
Oh, so for me, it's got to be a Port Song,
Nice.
our very last track. So like that song, so it's very simple because it's literally the same like melody and chord structure throughout the entire song. But what I love about it is it's not built like your typical average song. There's no chorus in it. You have a verse, you have then a guitar solo, then you have a different verse, then a different guitar solo, then
And then
another verse, and then an even
another
longer guitar solo, and like
Yeah.
and then it quiets out and then it comes in all punk rock and fast, and like it's not structured.
Yeah.
It's not structured like your typical song. So to this day, that is why it's always my funnest song to play with these guys, because because it's so simple. I can rock out as hard as I want to, and I do every time that song we play it.
We
so,
warm up with it a lot just
Yeah.
to start off.
Yeah, Port Song every time. Last track of the album, which has the least amount of streams, everyone. So y'all need to listen to it. Just saying.
You recently released the video for Romanticize the Sorrow on February 2023. Can you tell me about the video and the different places you guys shot it and who directed it?
Yeah, Ron Hofstetter out of Tunnel 13 Films. He
A
lives
good
in
buddy of
LA.
ours.
He came up to Klamath Falls, and we shot it all here in Klamath Falls, Oregon.
Yeah, that park you see us in a lot with the lake behind it is called Veterans Park, and it's right at the end of downtown. And that lake is Lake Ewana, and that's where a lot of the scenes were shot, the live scenes. And then us walking downtown, that's just literally Klamath Falls, downtown Klamath Falls.
Yeah.
And then we also shot at Bravada Brew House, which is a local coffee shop, and some of our really good friends, guys that I went to college with and used to live with. And, yeah, it was really fun. It was a fun day.
Now, Jeff, where were you playing your guitar solo? Where was that at?
Oh, that was right in front of the courthouse, right in the front door.
And we didn't ask permission either. We just did it.
We were walking. We were finishing up the scenes for all of the groups of people walking downtown, and when we got to the end of downtown, and we thought, where do we take a guitar solo? And I thought, well, right over there sounds really cool. And it's after hours, everywhere's closed, so I just ran my butt up there real quick, and it took me 2 or 3 takes to get it right because I almost kept falling off, standing on a little pillar, So, but yeah, that was right in front of the downtown courthouse. Yeah, here in Klamath County.
So you guys are getting ready to start up for a tour. Can you tell me about that? Who's playing and when it starts?
Yeah, we're super stoked. We're opening for Raven Black along with Living Dead Girl, both female fronted, like hard rock, kind of theatrical, gothic, that kind of style of rock. And we are going to be starting in Salt Lake City on August 12th, the day after my birthday. So I'm super excited. It's a good way to start the birthday. Good way to start the year. And it's like we play 16 days straight with only 1 day off because Raven Black will be playing at a festival. We're not playing that festival, but so yeah, we go through the Rockies and Kansas, and we'll be hitting up like Chicago and the Midwest. I think we got a show in Cincinnati. We'll be playing in Knoxville, Nashville. We'll cut down to Florida and play some of the South and Panhandle, and finish off in Texas. And then after that too, we've got our own a second tour on our own shows that we're playing as well.
Mostly on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what were your plans like after that tour into the new year? Like, what do you guys got planned for that?
Yeah, so like I was saying, right after that we have it's called the Alt Fest Roadshow, and it's kind of like featuring a lot of bands, but us and another band called Those Damn Kids will be on all the shows. It's like 5 shows that, and each show there's like 6 to 8 bands that are playing. There's a show in Vegas, there's one in Portland, one in Seattle, one on State Line, like Spokane area, but right by the border, and then last one's in Missoula, Montana. And then we have some other shows that we're filling in between those, and then we've also got our big local show coming up with Sleep Signals and a couple other local bands from like the Rogue Valley and here. That's on October 21st, I believe, at Why Not? And so that'll be a really big show.
Rock the Falls.
Yep. It's going to be a fun show.
Yeah.
Right before Halloween.
Yeah, right before. And we may do some recording and then take the holidays and spend some time with our families.
And we'll have new music out early next year. So
yeah.
Oh, some good new music.
Mm-hmm. Some banging songs that we may feature here and there on the tour as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
How can we get a hold of you? Facebook, Instagram?
Yep, all the above. Everywhere except Twitter. Except Twitter.
You can use it on TikTok too.
Yep.
Our TikTok's ridiculous, but yeah.
You can go to our website, AlisonAliens.com, for tickets, tour dates.
Buy some merch.
We got a bunch of merch on there. We got a little bit of new summer merch.
We got fanny packs. We got baby onesies. We got bikinis.
Yeah, we got bucket hats.
Snuggle blankets for all you lovebirds out there. Yeah.
That's all the questions I have. Thanks for coming on the show today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
How have you been, Randy? What have you been up to? I know you've been telling me about some exciting new things with the show that you've been putting together.
Yeah, I've been like reorganizing stuff and getting prepared for the rest of the year. So.
Cool. Hear that.
Sweet, man.
Thanks for coming on the show, guys.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for
Yeah,
having us.
thanks, Randy.